a time to make the world mine. I'm coming, I'm running, I'm standing at the front line. Open the door, I'm coming for war. Stars will align, I make my spotlight shine. Airplanes, I'm doing it right. I'm so fly, ready to die. You wondering why? Starting live from the underground, smoking on loud, aiming to the sky.
And boss, you hear the ovation. The Six's own C-Note representing Drake himself. I can hear the screams from outside the building. C-Note, usually a divisive guy, but not here in his hometown of Toronto. He's gonna need the backing as he takes on Mark Reese.
Just like you said it, Jake Allen, Toronto's favorite son, Benjamin C-Note Franklin, flanked rather by Claude Hall. You see the bills falling down, you see the accoutrement, you see the mask, you see the Canadian represent, you see the Toronto native repping the hometown. The hometown advantage is going to be very difficult, perhaps for Mark Reese to overcome. Hoot.
Speaking of me, Jason Clinton sensation. Toronto is graced by Mark Reese. Not the reaction he's used to, but Mark Reese has his eyes set on finishing his own story, capturing championship gold once again. And C-Note is the current obstacle standing in his way.
Blank stake, Jake Allen. Mark Reese walking into the Viper's nest, walking into a target that is somewhat hard. Pause. Mark Reese walking into Toronto. I know I'm set, but I'm in March. It's all right. Mark Reese big task ahead. C-Note was not pinned at OCW 19. He's holding on to that fact, and he's used that to make matters worse with Mark Reese. So now the time for shenanigans, tomfoolery, mind games, and trons is over. It's time to fight, baby. Oh, nonchalant, babe. Look at the nonchalantness.
That is a good point there, Jason Sensation. C-Note now, a big-time right hand. Mark Reese going in hot with a belly-to-belly suplex. These two, the two failed challengers from back at OCW 19 for that OCW World Heavyweight Championship. We'll see that on the line later on tonight as El Parca takes on Max Edwards, He actually showed up after that sudden triple threat match, the match that C-Note cast in his future investment briefcase. Well, it wasn't able to become successful there, wants to be successful here. And you got to think, boss, that a win here for either of these men would catapult them right into the championship picture as we enter the new season in April.
Say what you will. Social media was very divisive regarding C-Note. They were trying to figure out. Some people said it was the biggest mistake he's ever made. Some people said he should have did this. Some people say she should have did that. But guess what? When you in the ring, you make the decisions. You're not in the ring. You just sitting there on Twitter typing on your stupid ass fingers. So how about you get a job and get out your basement and do something constructive? Back to the action, Jake.
Couldn't agree more. The stomps to the back after that Oklahoma Stampede. Not going to win many over in this Toronto crowd with a maneuver like that. But you can still hear it's a little bit mixed right now for Mark Reese. Still has his fans even in hostile territory as C-Note takes back over, taking a little bit too long, putting Mark Reese in timeout. And now the big counters, and Mark Reese playing huge defense. I guess both of these wrestlers are, boss.
Yes, indeed. Feed the needy. C-Note pile driver, old school, taking it back to 80. Look at C-Note. C-Note's representing Toronto to the fullest. Even on the back, that looks like Smythe, but that'd be racist. It's not Smythe. It's probably somebody else. But guess what? Nobody gave us notes, so we just have to call it on the fly, Jake Allen. Ain't nobody told us shit.
And I think it's an if you know, you know situation, as you like to say. As C-Note, that was a Colossus. Mark Reese just sat up the Colossus-like maneuver, not registering quite as much as C-Note may have thought. C-Note himself, despite coming up short, that was his second match at OCW 19. This is his first. He doesn't have to worry about the wear and tear he may have suffered as Le Prince Mamon earlier in that night. Claude Hall with us at ringside. He is the personal servant of C-Note. And Mark Reese is taking it to Claude's boss right now.
And wistfully, C-Note mounted a little bit of an offense right now. Mark Reese is firing on all cylinders, and he was taking it to C-Note. Nice little dodgeroo there. Still gets cracked in the face like a can of maize, and now his ass his grass, and Mark Reese is about to smoke it up in Toronto. Big heavy hands, big meaty fists, big ham sandwiches, another elbow. He knows on the offensive. Oh, no!
Oh! C-Note rushing in, looking for the Stacks driver, and got caught in a sit-out power bomb. Mark Reese thinking on his feet there, and did you see him when he was swinging those tree trunks he calls arms around? You could feel the weight in every motion.
Yes, indeed. Oh, C-Note needs to coalesce, figure out what he got to do right now, because Mark Reese is in the lead, if you will. Damage-wise, been taking it to task, taking C-Note to task, and now more peppering fists to the side of C-Note's face. Nothing will make Mark Reese happier than whooping on C-Note, especially in his hometown, and nothing make us happy than a good old-fashioned Jake Allen.
Mark Reese, as I mentioned, looking to get back in the driver's seat, battling the man who won the Future Investment Ladder match. On the men's side, came up short in his cash-in attempt, and now the elbow to the midsection from C-Note. And he can't be discounted here either. I think the Vegas odds are saying Mark Reese is the guy, but for strength like this and an Oklahoma stampede of his own, this is why C-Note is more than flash, more than money falling from the sky. The guy is an athlete, and this is how he shows it in the highest profile singles match of his career, likely.
Yes, indeed, Jake Allen. He's got to show out right now. C-Note's been on that. On a very elusive climb in OCW. His climb might just been derailed, Jake Allen. Oh, across the rail, almost fell out over here. Oh, Mark
Reese, and that's a rare sight for Mark Reese, telling C-Note how it is after knocking him off the train tracks, but that extra few seconds maybe gave C-Note the opportunity to come back, and he is right back in the driver's seat after getting derailed. That pounce from Mark Reese.
Oh, now C-Note's in trouble right now. The two boots by Mark Reese, looking like some kind of a Russian spy. Oh, Jesus Christ! Oof. That's an American punch, despite looking Russian. Oh, nice counter by Mark Reese.
And these two back and forth they go. Another European uppercut from Mark Reese, and now he's going to put C-Note in the corner. And that uppercut that landed square in the jaw. It definitely.
Oh, boy.
Definitely shook him. Another power slam. The Stampedes are out in wilds here in the sixth. The cover. Not enough. C-Note muscles out after a count of one, and he's got to get out of dodge. And, boss, take a powder.
That might be the power of Toronto trying to will C-Note on. But right now, Mark Reese, as I said earlier, is firing on all cylinders. C-Note needs to come up with something, needs some kind of a game plan, because as Tiberius Dupree would say, now is when the real match begins.
And C-Note may still be young in his OCW career, but he has been firing on all cylinders in 2023 and especially into 2024. So he is no fresh off the boat rookie. Mark Reese knows that. And now both these men going to task on the outside. Mark Reese got him up in the air.
Got him.
The zero gravity stalling suplex, and this is not going to feel good once he comes down.
The outside got a 5 count. Graves counted. Mark Reese looking to maybe he'll get a count out. Mark Reese is good with that. I think so. Especially in Canada. He's not going to get cheated either way in Toronto. So might as well get your W by any means necessary. Go ahead. Tell the Matt what's up. Tell Canada it stinks, Mark Reese. You go, boy.
I think Mark Reese, the referees obviously don't want a match tossed out like that here on this stage. Like on deadly ground. So Greg giving him optimal time to get back in the ring, and despite the chance to rest for Mark Reese, C-Note right back in control after that twisting cover. The big heavy hands, they got a lot of power. They don't have a lot of speed, and C-Note took advantage of it there.
And Mark Reese just took advantage of that counter. C-Note's in trouble right now. Could be time for, wait a minute. That is unfortunate, Jake Allen. Got him. Hold up.
Wait, he tried to pounce. Tried to pounce him again, and instead he is caught with high stakes. Here is the cover. 1, 2, and no. The power on display once again. High stakes, dropping Mark Reese, and C-Note is in excellent position right now to finish this job.
C-Note's playing the perfect game right now. Big knee strike connects. Trying to set the pace now. It might be time for, counter by Mark Reese. He's going to go for it. Oh, yes, he did.
Wait, Mark's going to get him first. The Slaminator in Toronto.
Flattened, brother.
Mark rolls him over. Will it be enough? 1, no, and and C-Note using the power of Toronto, able to kick out. Mark Reese maybe wants another one.
Jesus
Another
Christ.
stampede.
Fighting spin into counter by C-Note. Mark Reese might be on roller skates, maybe not. Counter by Mark Reese. Fighting for it, baby. Oh, big L.
He reached at that arm, was looking to get him in the fireman's carry position to cash out. Did not work out. Mark Reese downstairs again. Looking for a second slaminator.
Oh,
Get him over.
Oh my God, brother!
Into a twisting neck breaker. Mark Reese trying to escape. C-Note shoots the half to avoid it. Here is the cover. That could be all she wrote. 1-2, no.
Oh my God! I don't think either of us saw that counter by C-Note. Slipped on at the very last second. Is he gonna do it, Jake? Oh, wait a minute!
Oh wait, rolling him up here.
The most devastating role of professional wrestling, brother. Ooh. Oh!
He did. He caught him. It was a ruse. Cash out. Mark Reese down. Face first on the knee.
God.
1, 2, and Mark Reese kicked out. The pace has picked up here. This is the final act. C-Note Mark Reese.
Oh boy, I don't know.
What is this?
Oh, this Toronto's favorite son. The crowd still cheering for this shenanigans and chicanery. Wait a minute. Hold on. Oh!
Another twisting DDT as Greg is trying to put that turnbuckle back on. I'm not sure what C-Note had in mind, but it worked out anyway. Oh, and shades of his partner and paid in full the rolling flow.
Oh,
here's the cover.
Is that going to be a 2?
Oh, 2, 3. C-Note with the shout out to Lotus Flojo, the rolling flow. And the bond with Toronto and paid in full and himself pays off a huge win on deadly ground against Mark Reese.
Talk about a home field fucking advantage. I use FUG and Twitch, don't ban me. By C-Note, Toronto's favorite son, Victoria. That is crazy. That went down to the goddamn wire. I think that reversal from the third Slaminator is what saved C-Note. What a huge win for this non-rookie, rookie-looking ass. Stay tuned. We got more for you, you silly bastards.